right. The panel discussion tonight. Oh, okay. Let me take these off. The panel discussion tonight covers topics with explicit. I never do the warning for the show. And explicit and strong language, and is intended for mature audiences only. Topics may be sensitive to some, and everyday people may not agree with the views expressed during the show. But keep in mind, we are giving you the point of view of everyday people with everyday situations. And here we go. All right, y'all.
You haven't done that in so long.
Shit, I never do what you do. So I'm like, what the hell? What's going on? So, all right, y'all. So welcome to our first sex panel conversation. This is going to be great. We're going to introduce ourselves. I'll start and then hand it over to Miss Kula Bonsil.
Hey.
For those of you who don't know me, my name is Liz. And I am the creative director and publisher of Everyday People 365 and Les Cover to Cover, but we won't get into all of that because we're here to talk about sex, baby.
Hey, like all the good things. Yes, I am.
Things that you could possibly do.
Yes, all the good things. But we're here trying to talk about some good, possibly some bad. Throw a little shade. But I am your girl, Kula Von Seal. Be a secret weapon on the ones, on the MIC. And I'm going to be, yes. We're going to have some fun tonight. I'm super excited. Chris is always a good time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? An easy date.
100.
Good time to have. And we got some diversity on the panel.
A little bit of Asian flavor, baby. I got you.
Got a little dip song. You know what I'm saying? It's a little rice vinegar.
Yeah, we like you a dip song.
that dumpling. Sit that dumpling, girl. What you talking about?
All that dumpling good.
All that dumpling. Can't see your little brown sugar on the side. That's when it's good. Got a little crunch to it. I like it when it do it like that.
Oh my God.
No soy sauce.
I would talk, yes. Got a little twang. You know, around the ear.
You don't want to get on with the tubuku, do you?
No.
Tubuku.
No, you know go. You know buy you go. All right, I'm a bag.
No, that's what you here for. You here to cut up.
Leslie gave me the eye like, Cooler. I'm like, I always think I'm in trouble with Leslie.
I don't understand why.
I don't know.
Go ahead, tell them who you are.
Okay, well, I'm Betty. I am one of the longest known friends that she's had. We've
Okay,
been in
Betty.
school together. I'm an all-state agent, so I look out for everything that you got, everything that you're working for, and your family. I'm also into a lot of different things. EBO with Chris and Les, where everybody grows together and we all help each other out. So that's what we're gonna be doing that tonight. We're gonna be helping you folks out because we're gonna have a great time, a lot of laughs. But not only that, we're gonna educate you in a way that you ain't never seen before.
Wow.
So get down with the get down and let the fun begin because it is about to be on and on and on. So stay tuned.
Yay.
Yes.
Come on, Chris. What you talking
I
about?
am Chris Allen, a.k.a. your boy, Chris Styles. I'm author, poet, publisher,
Come on.
partner
Come on.
Mac
of the
Daddy.
Business Lounge. I am VP of EBO, and I am also adult and youth mentor.
Oh, I didn't
Take
know like
that.
I thought.
All
I thought you was going to do something like
adult
that.
and youth mentor. So all the children need to leave the room. So we're gonna give them a
Please,
couple
we
of
gave the
seconds.
content warning.
Leave.
I was like, I'm
Take
about
the
to
children
find
out
out
of the
something
room
new
right
about
now.
Chris. You were like, I was adult youth. Oh.
She thought he was going to say entertainment,
Adult
y'all.
entertainment, Triple X. She said youth. I was like,
All right, y'all. So I want to say this before we get started. I want to thank Kula because Kula and I have been trying to put this together for like the last couple of months.
like 2 years now.
So we've been trying to put this together and there's been obstacles and I can't with them tonight. With obstacles and all this other kind of stuff. So Betty, thank you for welcoming us into your home. Chris Styles, you're normally doing anything that I ask pretty much. So that's all good. So tonight, y'all, we're talking about double standards. So let me give you the definition of double standard.
Okay.
A rule or principle which is unfairly apply in different ways to different people or groups. Now, we're talking about double standards when it comes to sex. So listen to this definition. A sexual double standard refers to...
I didn't know there was a sexual...
It is. Hold on.
Definition.
Wait a minute. You said you came here to be educated and to educate.
Yes,
Here you go. That's right. Here we go.
She just sung me. She just
did.
I did not.
Number one
bit.
stutter.
Those little fetus. Just little 14. Go ahead.
Call it.
Okay. Right. A sexual double standard refers to the conceptualization that men and women are judged differently relative to same behaviors. The perception that society holds a view of evaluating women and men differently for similar behaviors. Oh, and y'all, we throwing it back right now. Let me tell y'all what we're drinking. We are drinking, what is this?
Malbec.
We're drinking Malbec.
Not made back.
Okay, got some rum, which
Ain't nobody showing their man boobs on the Facebook Live.
top off.
Top off.
Tap and
Tap
top
out.
off.
Tap out with the top off.
Tap and top.
Tap and top, honey.
We're
Yes.
not
That's all
Coke
good.
but tap and top.
I'm sipping on my
Top and
bread.
top. That's good too. Because
Yes.
y'all in control.
Okay, Janet.
All right. So I'm going to leave it up to Kula and Chris to respond to the comments because y'all know my phone is way over there and I can't see, even with my glasses on, I can't see that far, but
You ain't see.
here we go. I can't. All right, so y'all, the first thing, let's get this conversation started with a woman who sleeps with multiple men versus a man who sleeps with multiple women.
What about it?
All right, so the standard. What is the standard? The standard is if a woman sleeps around, she's a whore.
Yeah.
True.
If a man sleeps around,
He's a king.
he's a pimp. Right? He's a king,
Yeah,
big
he's
pimp.
pimp.
Yeah, but
Knock it
what
up down.
is crazy, what they don't realize, in order to be a king, you gotta sleep with a woman. So, I don't understand why the 50-50, you got one, well, hopefully I got one. You have sex, I have sex, consensual sex, boom, boom, boom. That's a 50-50 thing right there. Why do you get all the accolades? If it wasn't for me, you wouldn't feel kingly anyway.
Facts.
So,
I agree with that.
you know what I'm saying? Why can't we feel the same way? Like the episode of Blackish. Junior lost his virginity.
What?
Yeah, Junior lost his virginity. His dad wanted to throw him a party.
Okay.
But then when, Mom was like, Zoe Ben lost her virginity. He lost it. He was crying in the corner.
That's my daughter.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just like...
Well, that goes back to the beginning of time. Probably our grandmothers, before our grandmothers, where women were supposed to be at home, taking care of the kids, and wait on the husband, and do all those things.
And take care of everything else.
Right, so the man was
Well,
the
that
king.
don't work no more. So
The man was the king, and women were supposed to be submissive to men, and so we're supposed to be demure and just waiting on a man,
Ladylike.
being ladylike, being innocent.
Milady.
And so from that point, if a woman was out doing her thing, again, she's considered a whore. But a man,
he's considered the king. And you know what? Maybe they just need that. Maybe I'm going to look at it as a whole different vantage point. Maybe they need that extra oomph. That extra get up and go after they... Because what? Maybe a minute, maybe two... You know what I'm saying? Like, so that performance-wise, I mean, come on. Maybe they just need that extra. Oh, you're a slut and I'm king. Yeah.
well, let me add something to that though.
maybe
But
they need
even women looked at other women as whores and
I mean, but
sluts
that's
and-
instilled.
That's the gang mentality.
That's
So
that's
it'll take the
insecurity
attention
issue.
off of them. You're going to point the finger at somebody else to
Somebody
get the
else,
attention off of you.
Mhm.
Or seem like
No.
you were bigger than that.
No, I'm just saying, even women say that to would think that or say that about other women, even if she wasn't sleeping around.
I mean, I've done it. I know she a hoe.
You understand what I'm saying? If
Right.
let's say you have a Carol Brady at home, and she's the housewife, she's perfect, she's doing everything she's supposed to do, but Miss Judy down the street, she getting it in. Dudes coming in and out the door. Yeah, she's gonna look at her that way. So what I'm saying is basically that women sometimes look at other women that way and down them.
Sometimes it's because, for one of the reasons, it's because you ain't getting it. So
Yeah.
you might as well downplay her. So maybe you swing some of that traffic around my way.
Yeah, I don't
You know
know
what
what
I'm
your sloppy seconds,
So,
Susan.
you know what I'm saying?
Yo, Arby's roast beef, Susan.
Okay.
So if you look at it this way, nymphos.
Okay.
Sometimes there's a chemical imbalance.
Tell people what nympho is.
Okay, so
in case somebody don't
nymphomania,
know.
when people feel like they are addicted to sex. It's not just a man thing.
Right.
Right.
Okay, it's not a white male thing. It is really a chemical balance that anybody
Mhm.
can have. So what if a woman's a nympho?
Okay.
What if there's like, it's not like a, oh, I'm a hoe, I'm rock, you know.
No, she
There's
just wants it all the
She just
time.
really
It's just,
chemically
yeah.
wants it. There's a hormone fluctuation where she is turned on and wants to have sex all the
She's highly
time.
charged.
Right.
And that's okay.
And that is okay.
But most men
Can't handle that.
can't handle that. It's a rare breed of man who has that same chemical imbalance that can deal with her. I remember when I was in matter of fact, I was like maybe 32, 33 years old. Met like a 22-year-old. It didn't matter how many times she came. She was just like, oh, let's go again.
Might have daddy issues
Look,
too.
we've all been there, Chris. We've all been in the
Usually,
same thing.
it's
One
one and done
again.
or two and done. Like, I did my job.
Right, okay.
She made me feel like I wasn't ish. And I was like,
I was
damn, yo, I was like, oh my God, like,
Okay,
yo,
okay.
she's not gonna kill me.
Question: if you walk into a women's room, and y'all about to do your thing, and she opens up the drawer and she has 5-6 condoms in the drawer, different sizes. What's your first immediate perception of her?
Now, two things I would tell you.
No, I said immediate.
No, I know,
I said
I know.
immediate.
Um,
What's your first initial?
My first thing was to be like, oh, she protecting herself.
Well,
I
you're
call
rare.
bullshit.
But
Because you're rare because I know when I go to buy them, I'm like, how do I decipher between
Yes.
this? Do I get this, or is it
Get the
going to do
multiple.
that, or is it just going to be like, oh, I'm little, or
No, you look, you're not
you
saying.
know what I'm
So,
saying?
I'm
So,
saying to buy you a
so
condom.
we, to a certain degree, so if I have two, like I usually give two options. It's either you this or you this. If you somewhere in between, you just screwed. Because guess what? I'm only getting two.
Well,
And I think the good
Latex
thing,
free.
too, I'm sorry, Les, one thing real quick.
Okay.
The good thing about it is that a lot of people claim, oh, I'm clean. Fuck out of here. Two, whether you are or not, fuck out of here.
Fuck out of here.
Mafia.
I might not
be.
be clean.
Right?
I might not be clean.
You might be clean physically, but we don't know what you really have. If anything, you might be trying to pass some shit on.
Oh, you don't know what I have.
You know what I'm
So
saying?
you should
Exactly.
be, you know what I'm saying? It's
So
like mutual.
my thing is, she's prepared. Now, in my younger day, when I didn't know no goddamn better, I'm like, oh, she out there like that. But as I got older, my more mature man was like, wow.
But here's
Well,
the thing, I don't
protected.
understand. If you say she out there like that, like, but aren't you fucking too? Like,
Right.
you out there like that too then?
Good point.
How come it's never like, man in the mirror, Michael Jackson back on yourself and be like,
Because
if
he
she's
wasn't
out there
taught
like
that. It's something
that.
that's
But you
learned
know
through
what?
your
The
experience to
prime
know
example-
that it's not
well, wait a
fair.
minute, hold on before y'all go on. I ain't said shit.
It's not fair
But-
to treat.
To
You're like that.
to go back to what Cooler said, if I saw that, my first thought is going to be that she has multiple partners. That's going to be my first thought. Because if you have the same partner, the condoms are not going to be different size. It's not going to be a Magnum. It's not going to be a regular size condom. It's going to be one condom for one day. And so
Oh,
again, if it's multiple condoms, it's multiple people. That's going to be my first
Right.
thought.
Okay.
Do we want to read some of the comments, y'all?
Let me say this. See, I think everybody places there is a value on you physically for your body. Okay, let's say that. But just because you hold your coupon to one person doesn't mean that you are virtuous.
No, I'm not saying that.
No, but I'm just responding to a comment that was made.
Oh, well, what's the
I
comment?
got a question.
Okay.
Fuck is a coot?
Oh. Nani.
No, spell that out.
P-U-S-S-Y.
I need you to spell that out.
Pussy.
I need spell it out in the comments so I know how to spell it.
That was from one of our
I need
former EDP 365 hosts.
I need
Word.
phonics on it. I need it to be an urban dictionary. I need all that on that word.
I'm just a coupon.
Kootna. I was like,
Cootie.
I gotta
That's
ask.
how.
But I just think that just the male perception
Facts.
that is placed upon the world and people need to follow it, that's what's been put out there that a virtuous woman is going to stick and stay to her man, this and that's, Y and Z. Okay, that to some degree, based on the definition, that might be cool. But at the same time, in reality, it's not always going to be that way.
No, you're going to go through
because
different
if you're not
phases in your
performing
life.
performing the way you...
Before we get too far, let's question.
Turn your phone around, pick it up.
Let's share some of the comments.
Okay, Ashley said, there's nothing wrong with sex. The issue is the willingness to lay down with anyone. Your virtue loses value when you slut it out, man or woman. Okay, I mean, everybody's entitled to their opinions. Eleanor says, some give up sex too freely. Hell, it's not chewing gum.
Hold on. Not chewing gum. I'd be like, not chewing gum. Buy your own damn chewing gum.
Out of flavor.
Mentos. I like Mentos chewing gum. Get your own damn chewing gum. They don't come in no silver wrapper. It's like it's open.
Strong and robust.
Your hands been chewing on my gum. Fuck up.
God Awaken, thank you for tuning in this evening. This is the first time that I've ever seen you come through on a podcast, at least from what I've been able to see.
And y'all share.
He made a comment as well. It says, I can only use the double XL condom.
Oh, help me.
He's
I
like,
hear you going.
look, he's like, Incredible Hulk.
See, and when guys say that though,
you better take your Incredible Hulk
and they
through regular
this, that, and the
condoms.
third. Every woman here, and I guarantee, every woman here has had that double XL, and then we've at one time sat back and we were so unimpressed.
Yeah, I'm like,
I was like, really? You got all that, and that's all you can do with it? Yeah, it's like that doesn't give you permission to just do this.
you must be
Right.
using this
It's
as a
not.
storage unit.
But
Yeah, it's not like that.
No.
So yes, we may give you kudos because you may have a little
Ain't giving
girth,
shit.
but maybe you might need a rebirth, and pick up some tips.
Well, before we get off topic, because
Get this pump.
we're going to be getting off topic soon, but just to piggyback on what you said, we had a show. In fact, we did the show twice. We talked about the size matter. And I said that size doesn't matter because it's what you can do with it. Now, if you meet a dude and he packing, and he don't know what to do with it, it don't matter that he got a big dick or not because he don't know what to do with it.
Okay,
now, you got to do
but what you gotta do
with
like
an
this.
average
But that's
size,
why
and he
you
know
have
how
to
to
understand
and
and learn.
he know how to
Yes.
and he know how to work it. Then again, bigger isn't always better. But again, we talking about
But
those
peep
things.
game, I heard for men,
Mm-hmm.
pussy size matters
Yeah.
as well. Talk to my homeboy in depth, like I went engrossed in conversation. Like
I can
listen
see her
to
like
him
that too.
talking like that. He says,
Tell me more.
I was like, so what's a big pussy feel like? He said, cool. Fill up the dish sink with
Okay.
water. Put your fist in it and hit the bottom of the sink. But you don't hit none of the sides. He said, you
Wow.
just in wetness
Yeah.
hitting the bottom. He said, that's what a big worn
Coochie.
out pussy feels like. And I said, shut
The front
fuck
door.
up.
You better open it now.
Yeah. Okay, so then, second thing he does,
Okay.
he gives me a finger condom. He
Okay.
says, suck your finger with the finger condom.
Okay.
So I was like, sucking. I'm like, ugh, plastic,
mhm.
whatever. Then he says, take it off. He says, now suck your finger. And I was like, oh. So
What's better?
yes, I was like, oh my God.
Uh-huh.
I can see why
Mm-hmm.
they don't like condoms.
Mhm.
I can see why I can see why they don't want the chick with the roast beef lips, with the big, because they're not asking how many kids we have for financial reasons or because they like kids. They trying to see.
I want to know how many of them came through.
I want to see how big your pussy is. How much of a canyon did your pussy? Hello.
Can anyone hear me?
Yes, they trying to.
They're doing yodeling.
They do it. Echo. Yo, I swear to God, when I had this conversation with my father, I was so engrossed because I always had
That's
this.
pretty interesting. I
it
love
is.
to talk to men
About-
about stuff like that
Yeah.
because it's just things that because it's taken from a whole, because women and men are
They're
from
different
different planets.
perspectives.
And so the way we think, just like I said, we're thinking, okay, well, if he is like this or if he is like this, what do we do? Because we're trying to conserve your feelings. But on the other side, when you walk in, you might see that, well, hey, this bitch, she a hoe because she got 2, 3, 4, 5 sizes. So the interpretation is always different.
It could
But
be.
you know what? I think men like hoes. You know what I'm saying?
They
No,
like you to
they
get
like
freaky.
hoes in the bedroom.
Right,
but
and that's what we're talking
not
about.
on
They
the arm
do.
in public.
They do.
Not
They
on
do.
the arm in public.
Okay, hold up. God awakening. He was like, I was in this girl once, and it was like my dick was in a Capri Sun straw in the jumbo pot of a chicken noodle soup.
I know what you're talking about. Hold up. You're gonna go around like this.
I am Newt. Watch it boil and bubble.
That's some Frodo kind of shit. I don't know about all that.
How do you do the butter churn? How do you do the butter churn?
That's the bite we.
All right, well, let me ask y'all this question.
The butter churn.
So with double standards, do you think that it's scrutinized now as much as it was then? I'm gonna go first because y'all out of control tonight. But let me just say this. It has changed a lot. Women are more expressive in what they want. And what they're gonna do. Women do a whole lot of things that men still do. Like for instance, women will be in bed with a man, get what she want. Oh, yo, I gotta go. And it's no, I wanna cuddle.
Yeah,
I wanna kiss. I wanna hug.
More bye.
And so, what do y'all think about that? Do you think that whole she's got to be innocent has changed, and is it more acceptable that women do the things that they want without question? I want you to take that one first,
Yeah,
because
cool.
you're so outspoken
Yeah,
when it comes
you
to
take
I
it
honestly
first,
think
I
guys
think-
don't like innocence anymore.
But then some do. There are those that still want you to be that virtuous woman.
Yeah, but
So
they
it
like
is
low
hard.
key though. They want
Yeah,
you to
but
be a
that's
freak.
low
Women
key and that's
pretend.
real behind the scenes
Pretend to
kind
be
of
virtuous.
stuff.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that I agree with it. I'm just saying, but on you kind of hear sporadically different things, and I mean I think they want the impression to be that we are that virtuous woman.
I mean, yeah, they want the
But,
impression of the
but when you
freak in
get
the
with
man,
them-
the lady in the
And then depending
streets.
upon the man,
Right.
depending upon how quote unquote innocent they are, because then you get those ones that are like, you want to step back from because they don't know shit,
Right.
and then it's like you freak them out because you want to do, you want to do and you want to experience and you want to express, and you feel like you're not allowed to. So I think there is two sides, There's been times I think when we were all like that first time, we're like, what the hell are you doing? Where are you putting that?
I'm relaxed.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
We need to talk about this first.
Whoa! When that first time you get choked, you're like, whoa, what the fuck?
Like,
It's like, there's some little
Be
different
careful
things
with
there,
your
but
fingerprints. I gotta
you
go to work
know,
tomorrow.
I think
Don't leave it in my
people are
business.
still
You wear a scarf in the summertime.
the way they were. I
Look like a
mean,
millionaire.
impression is everything.
Yeah, but I feel like I said, I think that it's more accepting now that women do what they want
I'm
to do.
good.
They do what they want to do, and they're able to express more of, okay, I want to go home and I want to fuck this dude tonight. I'm gonna get his number. And
But it's all about modern. Like, keep your mouth closed.
Yeah, don't tell your business.
Just shut the fuck up and go
Tell-
do you.
yeah, tell your
I was
people-
talking to my homegirl tonight. She was like, well, I don't know. That bitch get your life.
Mhm.
If he want to
Right.
break your back in, let him break your back in. Leave that nigga with a wet dick and go home. I said, but keep your mouth closed. But it's not even about her keeping her mouth closed. Dudes
Yeah,
talk.
Yes.
yes.
Oh,
I'm
yes.
not
Yo.
winning.
I
I'm
don't
not
understand
winning.
that shit.
Shut up.
In the
I'm not going to
workplace-
fuck you anymore. You talk
Right.
too much.
And that's one of the things.
I'm
Cool,
like talking
I'm
to
glad
fucking a
y'all
jabber
mentioned
jaw
that
ass
shit.
nigga.
I've
No.
always been a person, like, people would never know who I touched or knocked off or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Because I felt like that was private. It was personal between me.
Right.
Nobody else needs to know that shit. So, yeah, you come into work the next day.
Oh, I got mine.
Yeah.
I'm like, damn, it's already 8 in the morning.
And
Motherfuckers looking at you crazy. You're like, oh, I know what the fuck this is about.
Little bit.
So you
All
get
of
in
it.
there, and then he was like, oh yeah, oh you did such and such. Oh, nigga, you like eating that thing, huh? The fuck? How do you know
Yeah,
that?
like why?
But once you do something, and this is the thing, what's the kicker? Once you decide to do something with somebody, it's just like a video or a picture. You have no control over what the fuck the other person's gonna do with it. Once it's out there, once it's done.
Okay,
That's
well, I
true,
got a question.
yeah,
I got a
I
question.
got
Why
to
do
know
men
that.
lie? Why do men lie about having sex with women?
Because it's a notch
Well,
on the headboard. You
it's
meant to
sometimes-
put it in-
Lie.
But
No,
it is.
I-
Let's think about it. Before the
I would say-
time, in the 50s, 60s, 20s, it was always about the notch in the head.
I'm okay.
No,
Younger dudes, teenage dudes. Okay, I can see him lie, but you a
I-
grown ass man and you 30 or better and you still lying about having sex.
Okay, so
That's a problem.
No, my thing
Before you
is-
explain,
Because they
that's
don't
the
want-
double
yeah,
standard.
Yeah, that's
Right,
the
that's
double
the double
standard.
Men lie about more than they really do. Women lie about less
Yeah,
than what they
good
really
point.
have.
Yeah.
That's a good
So
point.
that's another double
But
standard
Good point.
but
that
the big
women
double
get away
standard
with.
that I wanted to bring up was what about if you're a gay man? And I know this is a hard topic, but it's something that
Well,
I've heard brought up, and it's probably, and I know a lot of people, but you know me. I always, Leslie, you know me.
Oh!
It is, but I was talking to somebody and it was like, well, you know, I'm bisexual, but if a dude does it, then that's different. And I was
Yeah,
like,
why
and
is it weird
it's
for a
not
dude
even
to be
even thought about
bisexual
this
and a girl to be
conversation.
bisexual?
I didn't even, but it's just, it brings
Well,
back
for
so
one-
many tones to
Wait, hold on. Go ahead.
so my question is when we're talking about double standards, you know, we're not talking about Harvey Keitel and all that stuff that's going on,
Right.
You know, but it's everything, you know, in the world. And yes, it is easier for each person or classification of people. I'll leave it at that to do what
Okay.
you want to do because it is more open. But then you still wherever you go, there's going to be haters. That's to me just the
a
way
lot
it
of
is.
it really depends on how you were raised. I think religion comes into it, and I think, when it comes to males being males, and the way you were taught when you were growing up, bisexual wasn't anything in the picture.
Which is
It was
in
either
2015,
you fuck with a
18.
guy or you fuck
20.
with a chick, and that was it. And again, it's just religion. The way you're taught is a lot of how that bias takes place. I used to always tease a dude that I knew. I used to always say, I was like, damn, he got best of both worlds. But that wasn't my preference. I like chicks. I love chicks. So I'm just dealing with chicks. That's primarily what I dealt with. But, and again, I just think, again, it was just a masculine world. And dudes put out there like, yeah, I'm all about the women, I'm all about this and that and the third, but you want a DL creeping.
Yeah, that's tacky.
What's
My thing
worse?
is this.
What's worse?
But
Is it
I'm all-
DL or being up front? Because I think the DL.
My
is
thing
worse.
is this.
Of course it's
Me,
worse.
me personally, yeah. I
You
think
know
if you
how
want a
much shit he did
DL,
to me, I
because you
ain't-
got some impression to make, and we catch you in the video with your legs up in the air and all this kind of stuff. Like we done all seen the pastor. Think we ain't all watched it because we all peeped it. We all did with the pastor with the dude. I was like, y'all ain't see it? Because I was like, I had to click on it for a second. I was like, yo. Because I know everybody attacking pastors in this day and age, but still.
No, they
It's-
putting their business on first.
Yeah,
and
it's
they
like,
side pictures.
y'all are allowing yourselves because of all these different reasons. And then we go into, this could just scope into so many different reasons that we're not talking about. But there is so many double standards. It's not just with women against men. It's, just the same thing that I say about politics. It's all about keeping us divided,
Right.
period. So, every topic that we breach on, even in, everyday people, it's all about just the division.
But
We always have to keep that in mind.
I was always taught to respect people no matter who and what they are. If you respect that person can respect you. Whether that person might look at you or like you, might be a guy. He might be like, he a sexy dude, whatever. That's your opinion, but keep it to yourself. I don't roll like that. You know what I'm saying? So if you respect me for my, like, we can be cool, but ain't shit happening between us.
Yeah, I mean,
It's just a respective opinion.
Yeah,
Respect each other
you know
to
what?
move forward. What?
And you know what? Women are more accepting of
things
gay
that-
women or bisexual women than men are more accepting of bisexual men or gay men.
Well,
not
well, okay,
necessarily.
I'm gonna go
Not
with
necessarily,
brothers on
no,
this
because
one.
the girl, the one that told me the thing that she did was, it's okay. I'm okay with being bisexual. And yes, I married this man. But if a dude was to do it, I was like, so it's okay for you to get down on a girl and eat her coochie, but it's not okay for him to be sucking his dick.
Well, 'cause he sucked dick better than her.
I mean,
Right.
it's like, you know, it's
That's
like,
right.
that
Like, look at that
it
strong
is a
jaw.
double
Come on,
standard.
Go to work.
And I put, you know,
Muscle.
and I mean, I know, and Cooley, you know, in the late 2000s, it is cool. It is the in thing to be bi. All
But
the
see,
young
the crazy
people.
thing is, a lot of the people in the gay community don't like bis.
But
They
that,
think-
but you know what I know?
they think
It
bis are
is,
greedy.
it is. Yeah, because you can go either way.
I mean, I like ice cream. I can always eat vanilla. Bitch, might like a
You
little
might
rocky
like
road.
chocolate too.
A
It's a
little
caramel.
chocolate chip. I got choices.
Yeah.
They all made out of vanilla.
Yeah.
Just added a bunch of different shit to it. Like, so for the most part, I'm still keeping it consistent with the sex. I'm just switching it up. A little flavor here, little Craig
Little
Mack.
tingles,
Here
little
comes the
sprinkles.
brand
You
new
know,
flavor.
a little extra
Yeah.
flavor.
Time for
You know,
new
little
flavor in
spice.
your ear. Ain't nothing wrong with that, you know.
All right, so what are y'all thoughts on this? Women making the first move.
No problem with that whatsoever.
Yeah, I do
it
that
on a regular
too.
basis.
I'll be the first one.
Do y'all think there's a double standard that it's okay for men to approach women, but women should not approach
I
men
think
if they
some
want to take
men
them
may
out?
feel that way, but
I'm not proposing to
I think,
them.
yeah, I think if you meet the right person,
Shit, me.
like, at the end of the day, do you really want to go out with a whip anyway? You gotta have a little bit of balls with you. So, you gotta be
But
able
see,
to...
you taking on the risk of being rejected too as a woman.
So, but you at least you know from jump. I mean, so what? We're all gonna get rejected at some point.
I did that.
Ain't no way.
I was Ubering.
I mean, I would rather get rejected and be like, all right,
Okay,
and
so-
keep it moving.
Quick story. I was Ubering down to Newport News. I picked up this dude and his son from the laundromat. Fine! Greg was fine. It was chocolate. It's fine. His son was adorable.
You like them chocolate?
I do like him chocolate. I like him.
all.
I like him.
I like them all.
But
there
I
it
like a
is.
chocolate drip the daughter son. Like, but him and his son was sitting in the car. They were having this beautiful father-son moment. And it was eternal. I was like, okay. So I dropped him off at his joint. Bitch, I turned around.
Mm-hmm.
I clocked it, turned the little lift off, looked at the address, went back. But then I didn't know what apartment building he was in. So I was like, shit. Luckily, he was outside smoking a cigarette. So I was like, ew.
Sorry.
But I was still approached.
You good?
So I approached and I introduced myself. And I was like, yo, you got a
I'm
girlfriend. And he was like, damn, I do got a girlfriend. And he was like, shit, kind of wish I did have a girlfriend now. And I was like, well, don't say that. You should be proud you got a girlfriend. So I was like, so not only do you smoke, you kind of talk shit about
Yeah,
your
you-
girl.
you
Okay,
really
so,
should.
but yeah, I approached him. I shot my shot. I didn't make it. But he smoked anyway, so.
But now, but with me,
Fox of the Great Station.
but with me,
I ain't want them nasty ass
I don't
grapes
want to be
anyway.
rejected.
But
I don't want to be. I don't want to be
But it's a
rejected.
part of life. Nobody
But
wants
when
to be
okay,
What
but
if he said the
yeah.
guy that I had found out he was a smoker and I would have to be like, oh, this is gonna work. We smoke.
I dated a guy that ate kimchi, and I was like, "Whoa, that stinks! I can't do that."
Yeah, the
so
kimchi.
you said yourself short. I mean,
Yeah, but I wouldn't want to approach a guy for fear of rejection. Now, I'll say something being funny or joking or flirting, but I'm not just like, yo, can I take you out or what
I got
have
a
you?
question.
Now, when I met Big Will, when I met Big Will, we talked, and you know, I said things like, oh, you know, you're an attractive man, this, that, and other, but it wasn't like, yo.
Service.
It wasn't like, yo, can I take you out to dinner? Can I buy you drinks? It was nothing like that. I don't like rejection.
Well, what in business? They said, no, we're not going to accept
you
the
gotta
show.
get through so many
no, we're not gonna
no's
give
to
you
get
a
to that
loan.
yes.
See,
It
that's
is.
different.
Oh,
That's
bye,
different when you,
humbug.
no, that's different when you talking about approaching a
Bye,
man.
humbug.
Different thing.
Right.
Different thing.
Not necessarily because
It is.
because at a state, I'm not gonna say it, but at our age, and I embrace my age with total humbleness, because I am all that in a bag of chips. And I am so cool, so if y'all don't like me, well, guess what? I'm so likable. But the point is you get to a point where it's okay. You know, everything
Right.
is not going to work out in their favor. And it's okay, because a lot of times God is trying to keep you from that.
Right.
So you got to remember, even though our flesh wants that person, God already knows. Well, you know, he's an atheist. Well, I'm so glad you kept me from that KKK dude. You know what I'm saying? A lot of things. But it's true. In today's life, people are undercover. You don't really know these people when you try to talk to them. We think we like them because we're acting out on their innermost immediate emotion.
Okay.
And it's just not the way it is.
One of our guests tonight, his name is Alan. He says, question, ladies, should a date require full service? Now, I mentioned...
And what does he mean by full service? Does it,
Okay.
Does full service
Like a tire change?
We're going out to
a new oil
dinner.
filter?
We're going to have sex. What does full service mean
It says
exactly?
full service is going out to eat,
Okay.
head over to whoever's house, and have sex.
No.
I think it depends on
Not
the
on
two.
first date.
It depends on the two individuals. You
But it
have
shouldn't be expected.
you have-
the
but you
expectation.
have some
You have an
people-
option.
Okay,
That's the
but
difference.
okay, but you have some
Fucking on the
people
first date.
who are willing to do that.
I've
Now,
had
I
many
have
times.
too.
I don't want to go to your house if we just met on the first date. Nigga, I might not even like you. For
Yeah,
real.
right?
Don't
Right.
remove my
Go to
polos
the
on the
hotel,
first
you got
episode.
the car, you got the
Don't
hotel,
change
you
my
got the
oil.
car, you got,
Yeah, you're not changing my oil
Whatever.
and tires and filling up the no.
Okay, okay, so we meet, we go out, we have fun. If I smash you on the first date, what's next? What's next? Because we already know.
yeah, we know
okay,
nothing of the
so for
question.
men, please don't act like you don't already know. Because you already know women are emotional. So if you already have this in your Cliff Notes for Dummies,
don't touch her.
please don't make it seem like you just figured it out.
Right.
Because you say it overly and over. Women are emotional. Women are emotional. Then don't smash me. Don't smash me on the first date.
But
don't put the good
it's still
D
an
down.
excuse.
Don't put the good D down. And then wondering why I'm peekabooing your ass on Sunday morning. Wondering who that woman in your living room is, your mama. You know, it's because y'all going to church. Like, don't do that. And why are you so eager, beaver, on the first date?
But I don't, sometimes,
I don't get it. What's next? Oh, we moving too fast. Nigga, we fucked on the first date. Why are we
Then what is
moving
you
too fast?
want? It's like we done already done.
But-
But he's conquered. He's gotten what he
Yeah, we
wants.
done already
So
accomplished.
it- he done.
let's, I want to say this. Let's stop with the excuses of why I don't want to be in a relationship and get attached to you. First of all, you don't really know me. She don't know me. I don't know her like that. Let's stop that bullshit. All right? Cut it out. Two, if that's what you wanted to do, being a motherfucking adult, not a child. Okay?
Say it.
Say it,
Number
yeah.
3, I would say this. If you didn't like what was presented or you didn't like how the shit went down during the night or whatever like that, you can say that, talk about it too. It's just all about conversation. It's not about alienation. You understand?
Yeah,
It's all
don't
about
go.
how you approach things.
Don't go
I mean, you
to me.
can be honest with somebody, but just have
say,
tact.
you know what, I'm not really
Have
into you.
tact and
That's
don't
a
be
gentleman.
accusatory.
In
And
my
but you can
life-
be real.
I have gotten more places with being honest,
Because that's
Then-
Christoph.
telling a damn lie. Some people can deal with situations, but you have to put that information out there to say, hey, look, this is what's going on. This is X, Y, and Z. Is this something that you can work with or you can deal with? You can't. Okay, that's cool.
But
It's not the end of the world.
But here's the thing too. You got to be responsible for you. You have to be accountable for the choices that you make. So if dude come to you and he giving you all the lines and you hearing, he's saying everything you want to hear, and you lay down with him on day 1 and then day 2, he's ghost.
We
as
together.
Kula
We
said.
together.
Yes, one
We
of
go
you.
together.
Hold on.
We
And
go
he's-
together.
And he's ghost. Then you got to take responsibility for the decision that you made.
You mean
It
my
can't
mama.
be, oh my God.
You mean my mama? You mean my mama?
Elaborate on that, cool.
No, we
So,
don't like
they
you.
do.
We going to my mom. She done made potato salad and fried chicken and mac. She done
You
put
making
this-
one? You making one of them cakes?
Yes,
you
I'm
put
gonna
on
make one of
Facebook?
them. I'm putting my foot in them rum cakes. We together. We together.
But I'm saying, if he ghosts you, you got to be responsible
he
for
ain't
the
ghosting
choice you made.
shit.
Because you laid down with him, and now he don't want to be bothered. Because you peeping through the window now, you see him with the
Nah.
church shit. You out back.
None of find you. Come on, Casper. Try to go. Okay, so and then don't get mad at the crazy ramifications from the woman.
Or a crazy
Because guess what? You hurt my feelings.
But you made the choice to lay down with him on the
We.
first night.
No, it's French. We.
She said we.
50-50. We up in the club 50. We made that choice.
Right. He made the choice. He wanted to smash. He got the church girl at home in the bed waiting to get up on Sunday morning.
This smash Esther.
And then he comes home and he goes to your house
Shit,
and
me.
smashes you.
That was a good old time.
Then that's on you. You can't blame him.
We together. You just put some coins on me? First, okay, peep game. This is how some women
And
think.
Red Lobster.
You with the cheddar bay biscuits, bitch? Not the cheddar bay biscuits and the salad with the lobster fest. With the lobster fest. Come on. Some women think that's top tier.
Right.
And then they had, I think he liked me. I think he liked. Their self-esteem has
Right.
boosted.
Okay.
They feel good about themselves. They done told their girl.
When
They
they find out
done
the
told
truth.
their homeboy. They feel good
Yeah.
about that. They get their hopes up.
Okay.
It's not just, he fed me each other, baby. That makes them feel good
Okay, so
about themselves.
what do you tell that chick the next day after he done got what he wanted? Now he done ghosted
Turn
her.
into a
What do you
fucking
tell her?
savage. Turn into a fucking savage and do them the same way they did you. He gonna ghost you. He Caroline Poltergeist. He ghosted the shit out of you. And now she left feeling some kind of way because she really felt for him. Date,
Right. But
babysitter, get herself ready, put a new quick weave in. She
This
did
is, you know what?
I'm
Let me
just
say
saying.
this,
But
y'all.
this is
This
why
is
you
why
don't
I say.
ghost people.
This is why I say have the conversations. This is why I say have the conversations before you lay down with somebody, before you make certain decisions.
But this
People
is why
get
you
so
don't ghost
people get
folks.
so
That's what I'm
thirsty.
saying.
That's the most
Hold
horrible,
on.
disrespectful.
People are
ever.
so thirsty that sometimes they forget to figure out and sit down. Okay, let me figure out what this dude really want to do. Sometimes you gotta stop and think and like, okay, this not gonna work for me.
I really just want to smash you, technically wrong, and then I'm not gonna call you no more. I'm only gonna call
Yeah,
you
they're
when I'm
not
bored,
gonna tell
and I'm
you.
only gonna say 2 or 3 lines in the text messages because I really
But
just
listen
want to
to
fill
this.
my time up with you until something better come along.
But you know what? They are, and they're rare. They're rare. 'Cause I know a guy right in Richmond. There are some dudes that will tell you straight up, I want to fuck,
Right.
but I'm not trying to be in no relationship with you.
Right.
Then
right.
that's what needs to be said.
Right,
Yeah,
But
that's
unfortunately, there are a lot of men who won't do that, and so you have to be a grown up
So-
and peep the damn game.
Okay, well, let's take it to another
Some
step.
of these niggas are
So-
clairvoyant
so-
with the chaos. They got the game. They Hasbro, Fisher Price, Spades, Talk. They got the game on.
Somebody get her off the damn couch. Get her off the couch.
I'm just saying. Because in the back of your head as
Okay.
a woman, you really want to give a guy a chance.
Right.
So who do you give a chance to?
You don't know.
You
But
exactly. You don't know.
You gotta weed and see these dudes. And that I'm telling you, it comes from growth, it comes from learning, it comes from experiences. After a certain point, you've been dealing with dudes for a certain amount of time, you can spot out who the bullshitters are.
True.
You can spot them out.
True.
You can say, all right, I'm talking to this dude, all this nigga want is booty. I don't got time for him. Then when you meet another guy, and he's like, he giving you the time, he doing whatever, okay. He a little bit different from the asshole that I met the other day. You gotta weed and see guys out.
But you know, I'm just gonna say this.
We ain't sharing none of the comments, y'all.
No, because
Let's do the comments.
Ashley was like, y'all really smashing for cheddar bay biscuits.
Y'all, we gotta share the comments. Y'all keeping all the comments to yourself.
Not the cheddar bay biscuits, Grandma.
I love the cheddar bay biscuits.
I do too. I need to look at the dick first. It might not be cheddar bay biscuit worthy. No. I buy my own.
But you know,
I buy my own. You ain't
That's
worried
what
with
I'm
that.
saying, because you can't look. I've seen
Not the
some
laugh track.
bad.
We official in here.
I've seen some official bad chicks, right?
Okay.
Like bad bitches?
Like Bad to the bone.
Not the bad to the bone.
And get with them, and the nanny is like crazy, like whack. Like, how can you have this body and the way you dance and you do all that stuff, and it not translate to good sex?
There's no substance.
I mean, it's just crazy sometimes. But I'm just saying
That's
that.
how dudes think they're good with good dick, big dick, and good looks. Think that's all they need.
But that's how I used to go to the reggae clubs, right? That's
The
how I
what
used to get the
clubs?
most
The what?
Jamaican clubs,
No,
reggae
no,
clubs.
no.
Reggae clubs. I
He
said
said
reggae
that
clubs.
shit with a
Oh,
You heard it?
reggae
When I
clubs.
used to go to the reggae.
In case you don't understand it, I'm gonna put it in layman's terms. But that's
What
how.
he had said?
But that's how you attract women by the way you dance, your flow, your motion,
True.
and
Okay.
that's how
I've never experienced that.
Shit,
but-
Yo, you never seen a dude grind on the floor? You be like, I wonder how he
No, I don't.
Oh.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
My mind is closed. Shut up.
like law order.
Just 'cause you can dance on the floor don't mean you can come park in the bathroom. I'm sorry.
Yeah, but that's what you think though.
But see, the thing is, not being a predator, but you plant seeds of whatever, and
Let me see how you dance.
oh hell no. No, not tonight.
Even a smooth criminal with that. But no,
You know, sometimes like when you dance, you party, you have conversations.
I can't see.
I know that you plant certain things before they even begin to blossom or spread.
Okay.
But you know how it takes place by the actions and conversation and behavior that somebody is exhibiting back to you. So you're like, oh, I'm throwing game. Oh, she's throwing game back. Like, ooh, we about to have a good game tonight, baby. You know, so again, it's just about what you put out and what you want back. If you're
Okay.
receiving that vibe back, shit ain't going nowhere. But I know we got a lot of conversation. I mean, we got a lot of comments.
Well, let's read some of them, y'all.
Ashley's still going in about the check. She's like, you know they serve them at the grocery store. Like, you deserve better, sis. I was like,
So
I feel it's not the same, but I'm just saying.
this is
I
going
was gonna say that's
way
way
back.
different.
Eleanor said earlier, she said, is a woman required to reward you for dinner?
Like if I cook dinner, should I expect it? Like that, if I invite you over and I cook, should I expect it?
That's a true statement.
Like, should I?
Well, they want to give it to
You put
you.
that in?
Right on the table.
Ah.
Throw it out there.
Ah.
I'm talking boxer briefs, new ones.
Hey, hey.
The
Just
jockeys.
don't wear the Fruit of the Loom.
Yeah,
because
with the
you
booty
just
choke,
like,
with the
raggedy
because you
waistband.
just
Oh,
What did they
nigga,
have?
care
you
more about
blocked
yourself.
off after the Fruit of the
I want your
Loom.
toenails cut. Don't come in here with those talons, messing up my 300 count.
But well, look, I said you might can
Don't
do
do
it
it.
while you here. I pay you for it. You can do my nails and shit.
What?
Hey.
Ain't nobody. Y'all about to have a racist comment, girl. Let me catch myself.
You be saying for different
Anybody from Vietnam?
Ain't gonna go.
But I'm gonna say this: men have to understand that women, when they have children, they got a lot of shit to do. A lot of times they don't get to do as much as we maybe get a chance to do. So if they're out and they're doing what they're doing, sometimes they may want it that night or whatever that may be.
That day.
That day, whatever. It's because they don't have the time to do whatever else tomorrow or next week or whatever that is. So you have to be in that supporting role and do what you need to do and keep your heart at home. And so does she. But until y'all connect and do what you need to do together, it can work. I'm just saying.
Okay, you're right.
Because I've met women who was like, look, I got a complicated situation right now.
Then that's immediately when I start working.
She didn't mess up. She was just being honest. She being the truth. Listen, I'm in a complicated situation. This is what I need. This is what I want tonight. Can you provide that? Basically, what she's spitting. That's what she's saying. So you're like, okay. Peek between the lines. You say yes, you can say no.
You don't feel like a piece of meat as a man if a woman comes up to you and be like, look, can you just...
Men love that shit.
No,
I mean,
no,
some men actually be
no,
like...
no, because she giving me what I would have gave her. It's honesty.
Okay.
That's all I ask.
So for a man to be like, yo, I'm in a complicated situation. I'm just trying to fuck the shit out you, give me some head, and then I'm gonna not call you probably for like another week. Okay. So, but for a woman to be like, hey, how you doing? I'm in a complicated relationship, and I just really bang me out real quick and just.
And her friend wants to come too.
Well,
Yeah.
let's go.
Yeah, I mean, to really, yeah.
We ain't gotta waste no
you would
time.
think it was a
Like,
bathroom
How
stall kind
dare
of
you?
thing.
I am a man of
Yeah.
character and
I mean,
morals
really,
and
But you know what
standards.
though? Let me ask y'all something. What's the difference between a damn bathroom stall in a hotel, except for that somebody pay a little bit more money, you get the same thing, regardless of the situation?
The luxury, the comfortability,
Okay,
the
like, maybe so.
atmosphere.
The bathroom stall,
respect.
that is.
Yeah, like I can walk
for
barefooted
the
on a
level of
shitty
respect.
bathroom
Basically,
and feel less of a
she's just saying
human.
that.
Or
What is it
Look,
right here, right
we
there?
all thought
Don't
we
touch
were
it.
done
Fuck
with
out my
bathroom
face.
stalls. If you haven't, then
Well,
But-
I haven't experienced.
I said our thought. But it is the same thing. I mean,
It's the same.
It's not the same.
well,
That's not the
Oh
same.
my
rush,
God.
the rush, the bathroom stall,
At the end of the day,
invigorate
at the
more
end of the
back.
day, you get some dick and
But if
So,
you
whoa, whoa,
end up
whoa,
in
whoa,
the
whoa,
bathroom,
whoa,
but
whoa,
I
whoa,
ain't
whoa,
ready.
two different
some dick or
experiences.
good dick. Now let's use our adjective. I like that.
person how you want to. At
Some
the end of
dick.
the day, this is what you got.
I want some good dick. Could you
Yeah.
get some good
It
dick?
could be extra in the store.
Get some pussy.
It could be
You
extra in the
gotta
store.
knock
It could.
It could be the angle. It could be whatever that is.
Well, you better get it right,
Deliver.
because
Domino's
a certain
pizza.
amount of time, you gotta perform it. Because that is the bathroom stall experience. So if you ain't doing it, be like, and we gonna fake it though. Most girls, we fake it. We just like,
No,
I
like
I'm
the
not
bathroom
faking
stall. I
it.
like
If
the
it's
bathroom
good, it's
stall.
good. If it's
got a
not,
good
it's
handicap
not.
braille,
I'm not faking
You
it.
hold on, that's it. Hold up.
yeah, it's preach on the break, right?
I need a toilet thing cover.
And you know what? It doesn't have to be with somebody that you don't know. You could. This could be your girl. It could be your mom. What the fuck? Like, try it and see what happens.
The bathroom stall, you say?
Yeah.
You ever fucked in the bathroom stall?
I have not.
Matter of fact,
Clutch the
it's a workout.
I'll clutch my boobs.
You never clutched in the bathroom stall. Girl,
No.
sundress season is no panty season, honey. Yes, you should just. When I'm telling you,
To the
get
side.
him, get him, get him.
Home.
80
Where?
plus degrees, sundress, weather, cute pedicure, flip flops, no underwear,
And find me a bathroom
and
stall.
find you a bath. Public restaurant.
WB.
Outdoor patio. Perfect scene. Ain't nobody thinking about you. They think about their little Pinot Noir, their little sangria, their little, light salad because it's too hot to eat anything hot.
They all in that conversation.
Yeah, right? Same.
Let's zip off.
In the bathroom.
Okay.
Go to the men's. Men's don't care if women go in there.
Okay.
Don't go to the women. Oh my God, this is a transgender. Yeah, don't go to the women's. Go to the men's. Men don't care. They root each other on. They be like, dude, go get your son, bro.
That is true.
Go to the handicap stall. Close it.
Yep, the fat lady
Tell
stall.
him to
That's
give
what
you
I call it. You know my fat lady stall?
The 5 knot. Bum, 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 bum. Open it up. Fuck in the bathroom stall. It's beautiful.
Yep. Just the rush of it is it's intense.
Yeah, and especially
Because-
when you
because
walk out
like
and
you're like-
motherfuckers see you.
Yeah,
and you don't
because you're
care.
like,
You be like washing your hands
people
like, yeah, I
it
just
could
wanted to
be
be
walking
on
in,
stall.
and I'm like,
It's the
doing
danger of
it.
the
Yeah, it is.
situation
It's the
that gets
rush.
you.
It's the anticipation.
Because I remember as a teenager, it was Thanksgiving dinner time, and
Thanksgiving dinner time?
it was Thanksgiving.
What, turkey?
It was Thanksgiving,
Dinner
right?
time.
And my ex's girl, their parents was in the living room, has family in there and everything like that. So she wanted something.
So you gave her some.
Shit.
So she was
Should he refuse?
she was working on some greens and some shit on the stove,
Some
whatever like
Oh,
that.
she was in her soul food
Yeah,
mode.
she was in soul food. So I was willing to get some soul food.
Oh, man, get your soul food. That's nutrients. That's nutrients. That's
You get a little extra.
Okay, that's
with
that.
this powder puff.
Truly. So I'm gonna put a little season of salt in that shit.
Do it like you're like
Little extra spicy.
sprinkle morning, homie. I'm like, wow, this food is good today. What you doing to I fucked in the food.
My energy was in the food.
Yeah, should have been a little
The orgasmic energy was in the food.
That's beautiful. That's a beautiful
But
story.
regardless of what was going on, I was like, wow, I had to engage her. So,
That's his word.
Okay.
so I'm just saying that it was on the floor.
Let
I
him
mean,
have it.
in the middle of the kitchen floor, just getting it in. And then when the shit was over, just got up, went to the sink,
Just clean
washed
up
my
a little
hands,
bit.
shit, put my shit back. Like, we was all good. No,
It's like soul food.
but
right?
that was
Remember
so amazing.
Yeah.
Like, that was the
Yeah.
best tasting shit you
Yeah.
ever
Yes.
had. Because you could have got caught. You could have got
Yeah, it's
It was like-
the
caught part.
that old Kentucky Fried Chicken with the grease on your finger.
You a dope. She gonna say something.
No, I know. It was teenager.
Oh.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
I was a teen.
Oh, so you know it was extra enticing.
Yeah, because it was taboo.
Woo! That's
Hey,
that
there
woo
was
child.
a Baptist church, fearing God, fearing
fucked in the
family.
church. I fucked in the pew. I
Yeah.
know that feeling.
Yeah.
You look over the top of the
I
pew
know.
like a prayer dog.
My ears was
Go
like
back underneath.
antennas and shit. But that's how it goes. Sometimes the best exciting. That's what I'm saying. The bathroom stores may
No,
not
I knew
be
it.
the terrible, the most
Awesome.
worst thing.
Awesome.
It'll be the most
But
exhilarating,
yeah, I mean,
exciting.
yeah, some of
shit.
that stuff
I'm waiting for it to
is
break
like,
70
it is hot. I
I'm
mean,
waiting
it
for
is
70
because it's
degrees.
exciting.
Mhm.
It's something you don't do on a norm.
Right.
I mean, the stuff that you don't do that you can get caught for is like that shit is intense.
got a lot
It
of
is
questions.
intense. You're just like, and it just adds to what you do. It does.
Oh, no, I
It just
love
adds.
that.
I'm like,
Everybody's scared.
I do it on your desk. you gonna call me Miss Sally?
Okay, we got a
All
question.
right, what's the question?
Okay, so Alan thinks that women are scared of doggy style. Now, for me, I love
Oh my God.
doggy style. But the intimacy of doggy style before I hit my sexual maturity back in my late teens, early 20s, I used to think doggy style was not intimate.
Okay.
Because you just literally turn me around and you hit
Yeah.
me from the back. So it did fuck with me, insecurity. But until I got older, I hit my pig. Then I was like, nigga, turn me around. I'm trying to put it back in a hump and arch it back up. You know what I'm saying? You go to yoga and you trying to practice the dogward down. All that. You be like, yeah, I want to show this my hot yoga moves on them. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm
So,
saying?
she's like, I strengthened my core.
Something. Look, you see my plank? Core too. I can do a one-arm plank with one leg. I'm ready. You know, so
I got you.
So it's not that women are scared. Some women don't think doggy style is intimate.
Because we think we'll fall over.
Oh, like it depends on what it is. Like, you ever see the dimples in your back, in your lower back? Them thumb dimples?
Look.
I said, what size women are you messing with? You look like an ankle bit. You like them big.
But too, it's how comfortable she is with her body, how comfortable she is as a woman, how comfortable she is with her sexuality. That
All
makes a
that
difference
does.
as to
Yeah.
where and how
I'm in
she's
the butt.
going to have sex.
Good. Is that why?
I cannot with her.
That is from a wheelie to right. Oh my God. That definitely needs to be discussed.
Well, our topic is really be intensely hot for all of us. So I'm
sorry.
Just
See,
as
this is what she
exciting
do.
for
She
you
knew I was
guys.
gonna act like this. That's why she told me to drink.
That's why you here. That's why you here. Oh my God.
But actually, like when she said, "Well, woman, ain't nobody scared of doggy style." Alan, told him I said, I love doing
You
it
don't
that way
actually
because
do a
it's a
good
workout. He's hold up, pause. Alan says, Cooler, I love doing it that way because it's a workout for me, and I just be so open. Ain't nobody trying to do no CrossFit. Nigga, you're not CrossFit. This ain't no cheap physical.
No, we're not doing the elliptical. We're on.
Alan, you wrong for that, Alan.
It's kind of a,
It doesn't kill the woman though, because I've had some women that's just like, look, I don't need you. You be banging me out all night. There ain't no fucking 20, 50 minutes, no hours and shit. Like, look, she was like, I come like that, okay? Like, get me, get you, just don't sleep.
I like her. That's some cougars. They got PCA meetings. They got lessons.
I mean, but even
women who
hold on, but
you gotta
even
work
being
hard a little
older, even being older,
Yeah,
yeah,
that's a plan to do
sometimes you want to run a marathon, but sometimes like, yo, look, come on, let's get this over with. I go to bed. Like, I gotta work in the morning.
Ain't nobody trying to do Thanksgiving. I need a hot pocket right now. I want a hot pocket.
The microwave.
Wait, ding. Go on now. There's some Capri Suns in the refrigerator. Lunchables. So I like them young. Make sure they got snacks.
a little bodaciousness. Come on back, baby.
Protein packs.
Yeah, they bounce back real quick.
Yeah, they do.
We like to see how fast they bounce back.
You want a protein bars. Luna bars be going in.
Oh my god.
But I think the bias with that is just their emotional maturity and whatever else that comes along with that. That's the bad thing about younger guys. Well,
Yeah,
old
I
guys
guess you
too,
do have
but
to
the
know how
younger
you
guys.
have to play it.
Yeah, you,
Yeah.
you got to mold and train a little bit,
Yeah.
but
Sometimes we ain't got time for training.
No, then you gotta go with
same thing
Rufus.
with young chicks.
But then Rufus got a prostate, he got a bad hip, he got a bad back, he wears
You're like, hold on.
compression socks. Compression
Hold on,
socks
hold on,
is
hold on.
not sexy. I'm just gonna let you know. Your ace bandage, your thermal whatever, your goddamn Bengay smell.
I gotta
it's
take my
not
shot. I gotta take my diabetes shot.
shit.
Inject.
That is not sexy coming to bed
My
with
God.
goddamn the suspender socks on. That's looking like a goddamn retired senator trying to fuck me.
You know what?
That's the
And
one.
what about the sandals with the socks?
Man,
Oh,
shit
the
me.
yeah.
I hope
that's
you
just-
ain't coming to bed with no damn sandals.
No, but just to wear them, does that turn you on? I'm like, dude, you just lost about 800, I'm like, fuck you points in that because that is just not cool. Like, I would not even. You're gonna wear the socks with, with the Velcro, and you're just like, ugh.
Well, no. What about the
You know what I'm talking about,
the wet sweat socks? I mean, the white sweat socks in the bedroom. You don't take them off.
Oh no, you ain't getting.
Yo,
I'm
I'm
just
sorry.
like,
I should see black anklet socks in your wardrobe.
and you thought
I should see not now, another color. And if I do, it better be gray. It better be navy. It better be something dark. Nigga, if I see any white
Yeah.
socks, anklets, mid calf, tube, I'm clowning you. I'm frying you from the top. I don't
call
know.
you Frodo.
Oh my
So,
god.
I hope you got thick skin. Yo, but Alan and Ashley are going back.
They
and forth
going
on
back.
here.
You see 'em?
Oh,
You
Lord.
see 'em?
Yes.
You see, I
I
ain't
mean,
want to say
y'all the
nothing.
only ones that can see him. We can't see him. Y'all gotta
Alan
see him.
and Ashley are going in, yo. I don't know what. It was started from the backshot comments.
That was all you cool.
He asked a question. That was so.
You did it,
Yo.
girl, though.
This is hilarious. Like,
What's
Oh
the
my
thread?
God.
Read the thread.
oh my God. Hold on. Let me go back up to where it's.
All right, fine, because they going in. And Alan, okay, so Alan's a producer, and he does beats, awesome beats, by the way. He and I worked on a song together. What's the background on Ashley? Ashley's married.
Ashley's married.
She's our ACH. She's one
So-
of our ACH head
Okay.
honorary co-hosts.
Okay.
ACH. So, I'm gonna bring this up.
Okay, Paul. She ain't used to my friends coming in the group.
Well,
That's what
yeah.
this is. These are my artist friends coming in the group.
But this is her all the time.
Oh, Ashley gonna hold
She
her
speak her
ground.
mind. She gonna speak her mind, regardless of anything. So
I'm gonna
Ashley
do
gonna
this
speak her
on
mind. So she's basically saying, like, when she responds to a comment, make a comment, and somebody responds to it, she'll immediately say, "Where did I say that? Stop making stuff up." She said, I take everything my husband throws and throw it right back at him. And so Alan says, also, he said, with skinny girls, when they're receiving head, they need to keep their ass still because, he just moved. He said, they need to keep their ass still because I'm tired of getting hit in my face because of their pussy bone. He said, that shit, that pussy bone, he said, that shit brings a man to tears. So he starts cracking up, right? He has a little laugh face.
That's my laugh face.
So Ashley said, and then he says, Ashley, he said, I'm not saying that, just ass in general, not towards you. He's talking about back shots.
Yeah, because when you hit a small chick, like a real skinny joint, them pelvic bones, they like goddamn razor blades sometimes cutting into a man when he hits. And all you hear is just sharp bone. You would think I was a man and I had a penis the way I talk. But I really ask a lot of questions because I have severe penis envy. Like, I'm not a transgen. I just sometimes wish I had a dick. Sometimes I wish I had a dick. Just so I could feel the man prowess. And understand it better.
I want to do that too, just so I know.
So I can understand my pussy power.
Just so I can understand.
I need to understand my penis power to understand my pussy power.
Sometimes I just want to understand.
Because I really
talk to dudes. I be like,
yes.
What's it like for this?
What is it like to come? Do you ask them to come?
And this?
I want to know what that feels like.
Yeah, I
think,
do.
I think that's one of the reasons why
I'm
when
very
you're going to be intimate with somebody, or even after you're intimate with somebody, to ask these questions, because you'll get a open, honest answer. You know, because for one, you already laid out. You know, already did what you did.
Spread.
And it's like, now it's the book is open. You open. How the conversation we talk to me. I'm gonna ask you questions. When I ask questions, it's going to be open. You know what I'm saying? So that is a perfect time to do something like that, and it's fun. And just getting answers back and forth. It's an amazing thing. Les, I know you had some more questions in regards to bias and certain shit, but
y'all
Go
done
ahead,
took the whole
yeah, that's what we do.
To a whole nother level.
That's an Aries.
Yeah, right.
now Alan did iterate a very, very important thing. He says, why do y'all women push our heads back when y'all
right
getting
now.
the pussy ate and you're about to come?
The
Because
same
for one,
way.
they may not want to come that quickly.
Right, but
or sometimes
it depends on if we peeping.
And
Are
sometimes
we peeping?
it may be very intense. So they be like,
it's different for different women. For me, I do it because I don't want to come that way.
I'm pushing
Let me
you're doing it too
get some
intense.
more. Let me get
It's
some
not
else.
gingerly. Like the way I come, I come from the gingerly repetitious movements.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, nice and soft, smooth. You know that hard tongue rushing me to come, and it's too intense, and I feel like I'm about to have a seizure.
That joystick. Yo, you play that joystick, you play the game with a joystick stick.
It's too much. It's like every sensory neuron is too much, and I'm like, yo, stop and slow down. But you rushing me to come that way so you can pound me out, so you can come your way, you selfish prick. So if you don't really want to take your time and please me that way, don't do it.
Again,
So what's your reason, Betty? What's your reason?
This is what men need to learn.
Well, it depends.
Grind that shit out. Slow
I
grind.
mean, if you had to average it
slow
out,
grinding.
what's the
Whatever.
what's the reason? What's the
I hate for a dude
Top
to be
number
like
one.
that. Like I do. I hate for a dude to be like that. It's
Like what?
Really? Like to be just so fast to get you.
No.
off.
The question is, why do you push his head back when he's eating you? That's the question. Why does he push your head back?
Well, yeah.
Gonna push his head.
Yeah, because she won't come right there.
Okay.
Yeah, because we want some more. See, and how do you like take that lesson? Because we be like, just hang tight, bro. Because hold on to the handlebars, because we getting ready to get nasty. But it's not right now. Everything with its own personal.
All right, we got some comments.
Adam, what you said?
What's the comment?
Alan says, "Hey, that's the best feeling." Shit. He said like Michael J. He said, "Don't stop till you get enough."
Well, but we
No, because when that dude bust from head, and you try to
Let's
suck on that shroom. Stop playing. Yeah. You be wanting to press your goddamn forehead. Try to get you to stop. That shroom is sensitive as a bitch. Same thing. But I took my time to get you there. You sit here trying to rush me to get there, and it doesn't feel good. It feels, I don't know if it feels too good to the point of pain.
Mm-hmm.
Like that much pleasure teeters over to pain.
Yes.
And it's just like, if you don't stop, okay, go call your homegirl up, tell her to come over, eat me out, and take so she can take her time, and she can get me where I need to go.
And you don't
then
want that.
You can bring me out.
You don't want
you know
that.
what I'm saying? Because then I'm gonna call her
fellas,
back.
learn this shit.
You be like, hey, girl, you wanna go to brunch, bitch? That's what you know. They love brunch. Right? We love brunch. Bitch, you wanna come out and some eggs Benedict, bitch? So your stomach can be bubbling for the rest of the day. And then champagne, orange juice, and egg yolk.
Now, let me ask you this real quick. So, when you first get with a guy, are you nervous sometimes? Or,
Hell yeah.
You want to be nervous.
so, do you ever get bubble guts?
You want to
Oh,
have
you
bubble
want-
guts because if you have that stuff, not to like where you're Putin, like you know,
Hold on.
it's like
Let me get her.
Chris can't say it.
No, you gotta get
Now like Rasputin.
No, because I ain't like, it's beige and just red. I have to keep that shit in because you ain't got no spot removal on here and then I spit that
Girl, I
shit
got a
out.
whole bissel.
Not the bubble gut.
No, because I've had a couple chicks.
Shut. No
You know.
dairy before fucking.
So,
That's
so,
my
so you
rule.
get ready to go, you go down and then you hit.
What?
You're like,
A fart or bubble gut? Yo.
but you know what the beginning of that is. I'm a
You
fart.
hear that shit.
Yeah.
Oh, when you give a nigga a head, you giving a dude a head and his asshole open? Cause they sphincter contracts and okay, so don't don't sit here and act like your sphincter of your anus doesn't open and close from certain pleasure from the penis. So if you fuck with the taint, and if you fucking with that part of where the head meets the little shroom heart, where that nerve part is, if you fuck with that or the taint, a nigga butthole will open up. And I'm like, nigga, close your butthole. You stinking booty hole. Just give me this. You down here performing, doing your thing, and he open his butthole. That's what he's like, close your
Something gonna come out.
Close your butthole.
So something gonna leak out.
And it wafts off the balls.
Yeah.
And it hits you in the face. You're like, I know this butthole is.
Or somebody already down there, and you be like, clench up, like, oh shit, I done released a secret with.
Yes.
Like, damn, I hope they don't smell that shit.
Did he smell it?
Damn.
Do I say something? Do I
Right.
keep on
You
going?
keep going.
What do I do?
You ever vomit? You ever vomit? You ever had a chick vomit?
Oh my God. What the
Well, you keep going.
She ain't say nothing then. It's all good.
We just gonna keep on going.
Her pussy ain't vomit, her face vomited. Yeah, guys will keep going. Especially if you hit her from the back. Well, that half of her vomited.
It's on the bed. We just gonna keep
We
on
gonna
going.
keep going, man. This half of
I'm
her.
almost there.
I can fuck through the smell. I'm gonna be okay. I'm like,
Oh my gosh, I can't right
I
now.
think we are totally off topic, by
He
the
says,
way.
so Alan says, when I give head, I give certain positions to where your ass ain't going to be nowhere and you don't have no choice but to bust in my face.
Oh my god.
But
okay.
it don't matter
whoa.
because even if it aerates, it's gonna come. It's gonna be in the room. Period. It's gonna get you one way or the other.
Okay, hold up.
Where's it
Okay,
going?
because he says, okay, let's reiterate. When I give head, when he gives a woman head, I have a certain position to where your ass ain't going nowhere and you have no choice but to bust it in
So
how can I bust it in your face but my ass is not near your face?
but not unless you do it from the back.
My ass is right there.
But either way, it's there.
If I'm sitting on your face, my ass is right there. If you go down on me, my ass is right,
Right
there.
there.
If you eat it from the back, my ass is right,
Right
there.
there.
What, he internally eating my pussy? You doing internal bleeding pussy? What is you doing? I also found out that most women think they slick, like they will wrap your legs around you when you're about to come, like you're not about to get. You gotta slingshot that bitch a plan B in her mouth before you do all that. Get this Altoid.
Let's retire. We always start
Put all that plan B in your mouth. But well, you should be using a condom, right?
Yeah.
We just had the condom talk.
Right. Something. Shoot.
We just had the condom talk, did we? This has been a crazy sex panel. I'm so sorry. I hope my mom's not watching this. She's not my Facebook friend, so I'm good.
We are adults.
But look, this has been a great discussion. We have talked about so much
I'm
stuff.
glad we prayed first.
Probably on air or off air that we probably maybe should or should.
I think I said the N word like 82 times. I'm sorry,
Fine.
by the way.
It was a great conversation.
Everybody in their individual shows does the same thing.
I'm so sorry. I thought I said the N word like. I was like, oh. I said
Wait a
it
minute.
like 92
Wait a minute.
times.
Betty, was that for you? Was that the hint? Y'all need to get out my goddamn house.
Y'all ain't got to go.
You
But she
gotta
got to
get
get
out
out
of
of
here.
here.
No, I can't
Okay.
say the same way y'all do. I can't say the same thing.
Y'all got to go. I'm tired.
I think I had a lot of bitches. No,
It's
okay.
8:30. We did good for an hour and a half.
It's 8:30. We're not even really awake yet, so.
Wait, go home and go to bed.
Well, that's terrible. It's a Friday night.
Like he's gonna be like.
Yeah,
I'm going to the Dominique and Hustle Hard concert tonight. The Hustle Hard. Dominique Griffin, BZ Bullops, their group, VA's. I forgot y'all like.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, not on Facebook Live. No, you won't. Oh, not. What you won't do. What you will not do. It's Ask the Queen her age on the Facebook Live.
Only exuberant beauty.
Yes, beauty silence. Silent beauty.
I can tell you this, Betty.
Silence.
If she hanging out, I'm sure she's way younger than me and you.
Yeah, because we almost.
And me combined.
Oh, yeah, you
And we know it's gonna perpetrate.
get the fuck out of here.
What you find lyrics?
I'm learning more stuff about her every day.
That's what we gotta do. You gotta be your
That's why I can
like
talk about
freaking-
these things. That's experience. This is seasoned.
Well,
Real
since she
seasoned.
whispered it, I won't say how she
Yes,
feels.
but this is seasoned. This is what you vintage.
Wow.
That's when you're driving on a Sunday when you got it nice and polished up. You take it to the antique show. You show it off.
Woo! I feel like
Then you
that
put
all
it back.
the time.
Because I don't want nobody to touch it.
And put the cover over
Yeah,
top of
because
it.
I don't want nobody to touch it. It's mine. I done rebuilt it. I done remodeled.
You were way younger than us.
Oh,
Way,
No, I think
way.
she's
older
right.
now.
She's right. I think she's hanging right with us.
Mm.
That's what I think.
I won't say.
But I bet y'all I'm right.
She's like a young kid.
She's an
on monkey
Aries, so
bars.
I bet y'all know.
I got a 7-year-old and a 10-year-old. They keep me
I
there.
got Leslie. Well, we got the same age,
Mm-hmm.
but my son's getting ready to turn what? 27.
Yeah. I got babies. I got slime. Mom, can we make some
You
slime?
just waited longer. That's all.
Right,
Yeah,
I want
get
this goddamn
mine
slime.
out the way.
I said, look, I done paid all this money for this tag and the dish detergent for y'all to make it into slime.
Yeah.
And then I hear my mom.
And then you eat your Tide Pops.
Yes.
Like,
Oh, God.
what? We just did really.
What we're not gonna do is talk about
stupid.
explicit
Like,
sex,
what is wrong with these
finger bitches
kids
in the ass, and
nowadays?
then
And you
kids.
want to eat Tide
I don't
Pops?
feel comfortable. We're not gonna talk about my kids after we just had sex about talking about sex. Right?
Yeah, we're not gonna. That's not
No,
gonna be
we talking about
bad.
finger bras and butt doggy style and slime. That's two totally different things. We're gonna talk about.
You know, we could talk about other slime.
But that's a good.
Okay. Oh, reverse
Yeah. What's up?
cowgirl,
Mm.
which is a hybrid of the doggy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, it's a cousin of the doggy style, where it's like a lazy doggy. You know, where you riding it from the back.
Well, you know, if
And-
you're doing it right, it won't be but so lazy.
You know what I'm saying? And I have a friend of mine who's enthralled with the reverse cowgirl. So I've been researching the reverse cowgirl, and it's it's quite
A stir.
a point of view.
And it's great.
Yeah.
So-
Especially if she's got
But you
sexy-
can't just be like right here with it on it. You gotta like bend and
Look at the belt. I can't even hold
Bobby
it up.
booty,
I can't even hold it.
Hold
You
on.
gotta bend a little bit.
Boom.
Like a roller coaster.
Oh.
I'm scared. I'm scared.
We're going up again. Oh.
I got the sexiest joint of the song.
She had the she had the small waist,
Mm-hmm.
sleek back,
Mm-hmm.
like no scoliosis.
Uh-uh.
You know what I'm saying? And she had the heart, the shape.
Yeah.
Woo! And I was like, that reverse
Hold up.
cowgirl.
It
I
was
was
like
saying.
on the rap song, Bring It On Back.
Yeah.
And she was just like this. She was looking back at it like, yeah.
Yeah.
She was confident. She was a trooper.
The only thing he can do is walk in.
He was like this. He was holding something. I'm like, I need this couch. I need all this. I was like, yo, this is beautiful. I didn't really know about the reverse cowgirl game, so my homeboy put me on game about it.
Yeah, I didn't really. I was like, well, this is something new.
But see, that's a good way. If you feel insecure about your stomach as a woman,
Yeah.
that's a good way to play that
And
shit.
I was shocked too. And then
But I
was
would
trying
say
to
this
get all
too.
Stuff, I was like,
Because you can be intimate because you this way, but you still have his legs and his feet, and men are really sensitive about their feet. So if you dropping ass on the dick, you know, and rubbing the calf muscles and thighs and the feet,
That's a whole nother experience.
It's a whole nother-
To the lower part of your
Whole nother level.
the whole back of the knee,
Now, I will tell you this.
that part right
One
there.
of the things that women...
See? Write that down.
oh, you got that.
Oh, I know.
Right there. Right back of the knee, right there. Right there.
One of the things
Back of
that
the knee.
women
Facebook. Back of the
don't realize, we're already visual creatures, for one.
Back of the knee.
And to do that and to see the slide and the slide
Oh, the
up and down,
cream.
like,
The cream on it.
yeah, oh, hell, you be like,
Oh.
yo,
Damn.
Give me some more.
That's why you can say,
Yo.
damn.
Okay, Alan has
Listen,
one more question. I have one
What
more
does Alan
question.
say?
I was
Okay.
told when a woman reaches back, when you're hitting it from the back, it means something. Which, okay, like is she grabbing your balls when she's reaching
Or
from the
she
back?
just doing
Or
this.
she pushing you away? Is
Yeah,
she
like-
opening up her ass cheeks from the back? Like I need
There's
specifics.
a lot of different things.
There's a lot of things because if she's opening up her ass to get you in, then
And
you
ain't
like
enough.
it. You're not doing your job. She shouldn't be helping you do that. Like for the most
But there
part.
could be,
but
trying to brace yourself. So it is, but we gotta figure out what you're
Yeah,
talking
what you talking about, Alan? I need more specific. Is she grabbing your balls? Is she doing the Chinese like the massage balls with them? Like
he
You talking about my people, y'all.
I'm
Y'all see
saying.
that? She talking about my people.
I'm
My
saying,
said-
if you wet enough and you go back there and you do the Chinese balls, that's a
the
good
Chinese
thing.
temple.
he says, now that's ambidextrous. He says,
Like pushing you
he
away.
said like pushing you away.
Then you might need to check the anatomy of the woman. She might have
Yeah.
fibroids or some shit like that. So don't make
But
it.
it might hurt.
Don't
Yeah.
get cocky and make your
It
dick
hurt.
big.
But yeah,
Okay, take her to the doctor first. She might have fibroids or some shit. You might be hurting her. So like let's get that out the way first before you think you got there going King Zeus down there and shit.
you might think you King Kong. And
Yeah,
you really
you
like,
working with a goddamn Caesar.
You
not
really
Kong.
like, yeah.
Calm
You don't
down.
wanna.
Yo, I be begging her up. Yo, she be pushing me back. No,
You should
nigga,
have
it's
the
a
bed
grapefruit fried
in the fetal position. Like,
You'll be like, oh,
You ain't
yeah,
doing
that's
shit.
not-
that ain't good.
That's not.
You
But
ain't
yeah,
doing shit but in the grapefruit.
That's not good.
Is we gonna do on a vacation? That's what
No,
I'm
because
saying.
technically, okay, depends on how
I'll
big
be
the
the
dick
first one
is.
trying to
Because
grapefruit
technically,
though.
the average woman's, the depth of the average cervix is 4.5 to 5 inches. So anything over 6 inches is dry dick. I mean, unless you throating her, you know. But I mean, so
When you
It's all about girth. I think
girth. Dry dick.
I'm all about a short Foster's can, as opposed to.
Yo.
Elaborate. What do you mean? What do
uh,
you mean by that?
Okay.
You can have a long coffee stirrer and not hit nothing.
Yeah.
But if you got a short Foster's can, at least I know you filling it up.
Again, I say, just because you're bigger doesn't make it better.
But it doesn't mean
you
that
you
can be
gotta
smaller
know
and
what
nothing.
you gotta know what
Well-
to do when you in there.
Now I will say this: just talk to the female.
They don't want. Okay, you
Get some
are a
conversation.
whole different.
Yeah, we don't want to hear about
of a
Pee Wee
man.
Herman.
No,
Okay,
no,
me
no, no,
and
no,
you
no,
are
no, no,
being
no, no,
talked
no, no,
about-
no, no.
about-
No,
they don't wanna
listen
listen.
about-
Listen,
listen
no,
about.
because
Go ahead.
y'all shutting me down before I even say what I need to say.
Okay,
Okay, yeah, we got one woman.
But I'm just saying that, irregardless of your first time or not, listen to her body. Her body is telling you a lot. When you're entering at a certain pace, a certain
Okay, I'll
speed,
tell you.
or
Okay.
a certain angle, or certain things,
No.
if you're not getting that vibe back, okay, switch. Switch! So, do those type of things to get a reaction from her body. If she licks her lips or she starts moaning, she starts doing certain things, you're on the right track. But even after the whole experience,
Have
tonight,
the conversation.
it's just better to have a conversation to get to know her more
Don't no
intimately and
man
vice
want to
versa.
hear about your fallopians, your uterus,
I
your ovaries. They don't want to hear
No,
about
we
it.
talking about what works and
I
what don't
don't
work.
When
care
can I
about
get the
what they
pussy?
want to hear.
When can I, how much good morning beautiful text do I have to send you to get pussy? How
Did I
much
say
good
no?
day?
You
How
said
much
no.
good day
Reverse.
do
No,
I
we're
have to
talking
get
about
the
the conversation after sex. What worked, what didn't
No,
work.
we need to have that conversation before.
No, listen to what I'm saying. If you
I
and
said
some
that
dude,
before.
yeah, if y'all getting it in and afterwards it was fucking garbage, you gotta tell this dude it was garbage. You
Yo,
can't
do
have
you
him
know
thinking
they
it was
cannot
good.
handle
They can't.
constructive
I've
criticism
done it
about their
before.
penis?
Oh, but I'm telling you.
You gotta have a conversation. I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
If-
You gotta have a conversation.
No.
And
How
I
could
guess,
you not?
yeah.
A mature dude is going to be like, okay, you know.
Right.
A mature dude is gonna ask you what you like anyway. Okay?
No, he's not.
Yes, he is. If he's mature,
Sometimes.
if he's
But no, but you know what?
No, but I already
Everything
said
is
that in
not
the
gonna
beginning,
work
though.
for everybody. If dude A hits it from the back well, it don't mean that dude B is gonna hit it from the back well. It depends on the dude and what he brings to the table because everybody can't do
And
the
everybody's
same thing.
energy is different.
Right.
And how much you might be attracted to like that person makes a difference. Your chemistry makes a difference.
There's a lot of things.
You got chemistry with
Really.
a dude with a little dick, and it's still not gonna work.
Yeah, I will.
You be like,
I will.
please
I'll
fuck
be
me
the
in the
Asian
ass 'cause your
person
dick is
and
fat.
vouch for that. I will
I
be
would
the
much rather
Asian
you give
person
me
to
an
vouch
ass.
for that. It does not matter. If
And
you're
like-
not,
Because
if
as
you're like
women,
this
we will
big,
tolerate
for real,
certain stupid
it
shit.
doesn't matter.
if
You
the
better.
dick is
You better
good.
eat. You better be the
Now, I
champion
would say
of
this
eating.
too.
Men will
Right.
tolerate
So
enough
that-
a certain amount of crazy if a pussy's good.
Allow her to take control, right? Whether you on the top or whether you on the bottom. Like, you may find out some things about her, like a combination of sucking or licking her titty and holding the back of her ass like this and going in slowly.
Not the claw.
Well, yeah, the claw.
Relax.
The claw. So,
Relax.
so the combination of the three might bring
Fingerprints.
her to climax
Goddamn fingernail.
very quickly. It's gently, and she's like, damn, okay, I'm good. I'm done. I'm going to sleep. You have to learn this about people. Learn combinations, like you doing Rubik's Cube and shit. Motherfucker,
I tried to ask the dude questions before saying, you know, why you ask me about your quick shot and compare me to another dude? I'm like,
No.
yo, I really am trying. Okay, so what you're not gonna do is try to fuck me the way you fucked her.
Right.
Because I'm not her.
right.
And what she like and they like, I might not particularly care for. So I am trying to make sure I fuck you the way you want to be fucked. You might like that. You might not
No.
like the Chinese
Did I
balls.
just not say
You
that?
did, but it's a certain way you approach it. It's a certain way you approach it.
Give me a moment.
You know what I'm saying? As a one, okay. So here's the time of the conversation when we have to take lead because they
Okay.
don't want to because they technically want to know, but they don't want to bring it up.
Depends on the man.
Okay, most men don't want to hear about our inner workings.
They don't.
Okay, they don't want to hear like if we have spontaneous bleeding.
No, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about I like to be licked
Watch this
here.
shit.
but not right here. I need you to pull my leg.
Oh,
up.
yeah,
But
yeah,
I'm talking
yeah.
about that kind of conversation. I ain't talking about on the 5th of the month, my stomach gonna stop cramping. Start cramping. You better get the hell out the house.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
honey.
cuss you the fuck out. Not like that. I'm talking about what you genuinely like in the bedroom.
Yeah,
And
I
what
like
you
those
want.
conversations.
But
I like
I'm
those
talking about those conversations. Because just like I said, just because he did it to her doesn't mean that's
gonna
what
work
I'm
for
gonna
you.
like.
And that's why I
You
think
know what I'm
like,
saying?
a lot of chicks talking about, yo, I turn you out. I do this and I do that. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, so-and-so ain't doing that for you like me. Blah, blah, blah. And you give it a chance. She's garbage.
It's a shit talking game. Everybody has a shit talking game.
I hate shit
Okay.
talking.
So if a
It's
chick
just
walks
like
up to you and she said,
it's just like elevator music. You have to have it.
"You have to have,
You have to have
my
it.
name is so and
Because
so,
really, like
and
the
I am
boss, he came to me
basically
and said,
mediocre
you gotta
in
have
that."
elevator music. I was like,
Does that make you
Really?
want to fuck her? If a chick says, "I'm really kind of basic, I'm barely mediocre, and I have no skills whatsoever,"
I'm like, okay, well, let's get it. Let's see what we can do together.
so that's gonna turn you on.
It's an appointment.
That's gonna be like, "Yo, I can't wait to tell my boy."
But that's gonna be the dude that wanna say, yeah, I hit that, and now she this, and that she that.
Yo, because I
I'm
swear to God, if a
wrong.
man was like, "Yo, I am so mediocre, I am probably not gonna make you come. Can we still have sex?" I'm just like,
Thank you,
but no,
Come
low
on,
Thank
key.
you for the effort.
No, I know that. That's a form of game too.
Right.
When a dude downplays
Yeah.
his penis
Right.
game so much
Oh, where's
that
that?
all
where's that dude?
you do is give him the sympathy pussy,
Yeah,
and he
or like,
blows your world away.
you'd be
'Cause-
like,
Or
whoa.
he might be trying to entice you to do X, Y, and Z, or be like, man, well, if she do, you know, if I downplay my shit, I know my shit is this. She gonna be impressed.
I've never run into that dude.
That's I call it the saltine filet mignon scam.
Yeah.
When he downplays his dick like it's saltines crackers, and you be like, "I ain't had no dick in a minute. I'll take some saltine."
He a rich.
So-
And yeah, well, it's not even a Ritz because Ritz got like little buttery crust. It's still delicious. It's still delicious. Nigga, I'm talking wick, saltines, black and white, Jeanette crackers.
And you're just like,
That's
whoa.
what it said. There's no nutrients. There's no
I mean, it doesn't have to
FDA.
be a Ritz.
No, I'm talking black
Generic.
and white. There's no FDA breakdown of nothing on the back of the box. It's crackers. Black and white.
Great
cracker.
value.
It's not even in a sleeve. It's a bunch of loose
It's in a box.
crackers
It's
in
loose
a box,
crackers.
bitch. And that's what he presents his dick game as. And you be like, you know what? I haven't had it. I'll take the cracker.
Yeah, you'll be like,
Yeah,
okay.
but
well,
really, it's buttery
He a
ass
Ritz,
filet.
right?
No, he a filet mignon.
Oh,
he a
shit.
filet mignon. He did on a little buttery garlic butter with a little parsley garnish on that shit. You know, and then his chef is holding it up in a photo. But he didn't downplay the dick.
Yeah, so you're just not expecting
You're not
it. You're
expecting
just
it.
like, whoa.
And I think
He
that-
brought all that?
That's
Yeah.
Like,
exactly
again,
how I think I used to
I
get women.
think you don't know.
Because-
Like,
the
yeah,
braggers
we
who
know.
are garbage.
The braggers are garbage. The downplayers are the ones you need
And I
to
think
look
Yeah,
at.
that's
down
what
players look
made a lot
like.
of made a lot of them more attracted to me. I never bragged about me or what I'm doing or what my shit or
Yep.
how I'm going, how I'm moving. And they was thinking, like, once shit is done, they was like, I didn't think you even had it in you, nigga.
I heard
Yeah,
that.
Yeah,
absolutely.
see,
Yeah.
that's a down player. See, because we like, psh.
I heard about you, Kristen.
I need to read them stairs. Once upon a time in a galaxy far, far away. I want to read all of them. Oh my God, class forever.
Oh,
I'm sliding my devil. Here you go.
oh my God.
804, 982.
Yo,
I can't with you.
But I don't do the, you know, I'm not the most aggressive dude. But sometimes there's the Chris Styles. Now, Chris Styles is a different.
Yeah, please explain. Please explain what
Like
the Chris
that's the
Styles.
Sasha Fierce. Chris Styles is
That
the
is
Sasha
Chris-
Fierce.
Chris Styles is.
Oh, smooth linen. Oh, smooth white linen wearing ass.
Yeah. With the nice shoes that cost
Ah, with the hard bottoms.
like. Yeah.
With the hard bottom, the cuff links.
Male red bottoms and shit.
No.
Oh my God.
No, oh smooth, sauntering ass nigga across the way, across the foyer, across the bay windows ass nigga. And you, all the shit stops, and he floats.
I'm floating. That's right.
No, the wind is blowing the linen. I don't like like them types.
I'm floating in there.
No, no, I don't like the floats. I don't know. They scare me. They got cognac in their hand,
Right.
shit swiveling in around. I don't like them. I didn't even want to blank some Timbs floating around.
It's all good. You had it.
They scared me, them floating white linens.
See, because I'm like that.
They smooth.
Anything that I wear, and Chris Styles is present,
Not the Christmas.
is going down.
Ooh, they scared me with the crystals. That's too smooth. I can't.
Chris
I'm,
Styles is going down.
I can
wanna
talk
say
shit to the
about
Timbs.
all
I can't
these
talk shit to
girls.
the white linens.
And the one man.
Okay, what am I supposed to say to him? Yo, Billy D.
Hey.
Yo,
Yeah,
shit.
he's not
Small
that
Billy D. Pressing curl moves. What am I supposed to do with that? I got a natural. What am I supposed to do with a pressing curl zooming in on me like that?
Now you can't tell us that you haven't had fun tonight.
Alright, I ain't fooling
Because
with
we
you.
have.
I gotta go.
I gotta go too.
Right?
Cause what am I supposed to do with
This
that?
show has been live and on time.
Alright, so
I'm glad y'all got to see some of my people though.
if y'all want to see the four of us together again, let us know because this was fun. This was a long time coming. We have been
Yo, you should see the cameraman.
quite some time.
We got the whole schmooze. Imagine us in like an ice cream. Okay, so yeah, we are
This is definitely a
all
working
there.
mode.
We are all so just cute and fun. So we delectable at that.
Oh my God.
I gotta head to the other side of town.
I gotta go back to the bird.
I gotta
Well,
head to the
we got outro music too. Are you It's old school too.
and we don't own the rights. We don't own the rights.
Facebook, don't cut us off. You snitchy
So with that being
This was
said,
great. This was great. Again, my name is Liz.
myself.
EDP 365. Everyday people. And I'm
Chris Styles, I'm here.
You wanna sing a song for something? Go ahead, Cole. Cause y'all, she's a rapper.
Yes,
I'm a
she
rapper,
is.
but I'm-
Go
Not
ahead
to, she's
and
not a
make
rapper.
that
She's not a
stuff
rapper
happen.
tonight. She's not.
Yes, she is. She's always a rapper.
I'm a sexologist
She
tonight.
said no.
No, I'm good.
I see your face.
I'm an
You
MC. I'm always rapping, but tonight,
She's always speaking the words. She is always speaking the words. If you want to hear somebody that is live,
Now.
really and real,
now.
that's cooler.
Keep It Queen and Slept On will be dropping on my Spotify on August the
Alright.
6th.
All right.
So most of my catalog of my original music will be on my Spotify, my Google, my iTunes, my Tidal, all that stuff. So all my original music will be out.
And we
I'm
gotta have
excited.
you on the show before
That's
that.
right.
So she can do it for us. So we
Yeah.
can
So you
put her
can
out
promote
there.
it.
We
Yeah.
can pimp you, girl.
I'm excited about that. I'm
Yo,
excited
that's
about
an
that.
amazing thing.
Cool.
And you know what, cool?
Right? We gonna
You
pimp you,
work motherfucking
girl.
hard for that shit.
I know I work hard.
She works
Yeah.
hard.
But oh my god, every Tuesday you guys are straight committed to the 365.
That's
Like,
my people,
I
y'all.
be like, fuck that Thursday. I'm tired.
No, that's my.
I ain't do
that's
that
my
shit
people.
Thursday. I was in a bad mood. I was like, shit, man.
I was like, even when I was drinking, I said, but they
Yeah,
don't.
was that cool?
They
Don't work
straight
the
to
Thursday. I
me.
was like, nope. I don't get paid for this shit. I'm tired. I'm tired of bad mood. I be on there like, who sent me this whack ass shit? This shit is garbage.
I ain't gonna reply to you. Come on, cool. You be like, who was that
But
white
see,
girl?
that's why I didn't want to do it. I did not
Who
want
that
to transfer my negative energy onto any new artist because you never know. I know what it was like doing my music 5 years ago for the first time. If somebody give me like an ugly review, I don't know where I would be.
But I know Kula.
I don't know where I
She was graceful. I responded to one of her posts from the shows, and I was like, "Yo, we talked about this. I'm not even gonna play the blonde because I will never be the blonde."
Okay, because I'm like,
But the topic was great. The conversation was great. Kula was great from start to finish. So she wasn't arrogant or
I got a bad memory though.
anything that was derogatory from the whole show. So reach out to
I try to be respectful until you cross the
everyday
line.
people.
Then I be like, oh, word? You gonna be disrespectful?
Now
to
she
me?
is a little crazy.
So if you want a little bit of cray cray mixed in with the real,
okay.
then yeah, reach out to Kula.
So you know how? Okay, I know we about to end the show, but you know how when men say women are crazy, but that's the synonym for good pussy, right?
What do you think about it? Oh, we can't do it.
Crazy equals
Leslie,
good
what do you
pussy.
have to say about that? What do you want to say?
I'm glad he came back and said, Crystal,
Yo.
Yeah.
is crazy woman the synonym for good pussy?
Yes.
You see?
Christoph, you're such a nice guy.
See? See? That bitch just, and that bitch comes to the first date in a straight jacket, he is like, yes. Yes. She gonna suck my dick from the back. She gonna suck my dick from back here.
I'm getting ready to shut this down. Let me
Just add extra chromosomes.
get out, Patty, because I'm getting ready to shut the show down.
Go ahead, Mama Bear. I'm just saying.
No, really. Let me get out.
Go on, Ski.
Can you let me get up?
Nope. We having too much fun. All right, we're gonna be quiet.
Go, Les, go.
Go ahead.
Wait, hold on, because I need to push something after that. Betty, can I get up?
Oh, you need to go this way. I
Yeah.
thought you
Where you going?
Song.
I